This land, where the sun rises from the east and opens the gates to the west. Where there are temples, and mosques too. Where the cross and the crescent have breathed under the same sky for centuries. Viewers, this is Turkey. But did you know? This very land was once the greatest power in the world. A power whose flag made 3 continents tremble. And whose sultans made all of Europe shiver. But then, that same empire fell to the ground. What happened? How did a mighty empire, the Ottoman Empire, collapse and transform into the Republic of Turkey? Today, we'll explore the story of Turkey. A story written with war, faith, knowledge, and sacrifice. Our story begins thousands of years ago, when this land was known as Anatolia. The Hittites, Phrygians, Lydians, and Persians all came and left their marks on this soil. Have you ever heard of Troy? The famous city from the Trojan War. That city still stands, here, in modern Turkey. Then came the Greeks and the Romans. They built cities, wrote philosophy, and gifted the world art and knowledge. Later, this region became the heart of the Byzantine Empire. Its capital was Constantinople. A city so strong that it stood undefeated for 1,000 years. But fate was about to change. Around the year 1200, a brave tribe emerged from Central Asia. The Oghuz Turks. Among them was a young warrior destined to change history. His name was Osman Gazi. And in his name rose the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans ruled from 1299 to 1922, 600 years of power and glory. After Osman came great rulers. Orhan Gazi, Murad Bayezid the Thunderbolt, and Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror. Each one carved their name into history. 1453, the year the world changed forever. Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror captured Constantinople, ending the Byzantine Empire. The city was reborn as Istanbul, the crown of the Islamic world. This was the moment when a new power rose in the heart of Europe. After Mehmed came Suleiman the Magnificent, under whom the empire stretched across 3 continents. His laws, his architecture, and his justice still inspire the world today. But with every rise comes the shadow of decline. By the 1700s, internal corruption, revolts, and the rise of Western science and industry began to threaten the Ottomans. Europe mockingly called them the sick man of Europe. But the Ottomans were not finished yet. World War I, 1914. The Ottoman Empire sided with Germany. The result? Defeat. Famine. Destruction. The Arab Revolt, British deception. And internal chaos tore the empire apart. In 1920, after the Treaty of Sèvres, Europe divided the Ottoman lands. But one man refused to surrender. His name was Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. In 1919, Atatürk began the War of Independence. The Turkish people stood behind him. After 3 years of sacrifice, Turkey was finally free. 1923, the Republic of Turkey was born. Mustafa Kemal became its first president. He gave his nation a new vision. We will be modern, but we will not forget who we are. He replaced the Arabic script with Latin letters, gave women the right to vote and study, and built a Turkey that bridged Europe and Asia. Modern Turkey. A country standing as a bridge between East and West. A blend of modern cities, scientific progress, and ancient Islamic heritage. Istanbul remains a meeting point of 2 worlds. On one side, the call to prayer. On the other, the lights of modern skyscrapers. But the story of Turkey isn't over. Even today, the nation fights for its identity and strength. Political turbulence, international pressure. Yet the Turkish people stand tall, proud, and unbroken. The history of Turkey teaches us this. Nations never truly die, unless they give up on themselves. Empires fall, wars happen, decline comes. But faith, honor, and unity can always create a new dawn. Viewers, if you enjoyed this journey, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And tell us in the comments. Which era do you think was Turkey's greatest? The age of Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror? Or the age of Ataturk? In our next video, we'll uncover the secret rise of the Ottoman Empire. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and stay connected to history.